Yeah, it was an exciting win. It was a hard-fought win against bitter rivals. A lot of fun. Senior night for Mariah won as well as it probably could. As well as you could ever ask. Probably, she had a great night for us, and really was a big factor in the win. Player of the week as a result. That's been awesome. So happy with the way we played. I thought we came out pretty strong in that first set. The second set they made a stand and really pushed us there, and I thought we slowed down a little bit and let them steal one. But then I thought we stole one right back in the third there. That third set turned out to be pretty pivotal, 27-25 there. But the fourth one, I probably felt we played the best in that frame, and I thought it went pretty well. Happy with the win. Yeah, well, there's been a lot said, and especially these last couple of days as her senior night, sprung upon us. She's just a top-notch young person. Mariah's just an amazing young woman, done a lot of good things on and off the court, not just for us, but for the community, and worked super hard. But, I knew that she hadn't got Player of the Week before. I thought that was kind of a bummer going into the weekend. I think she has had many instances where she could have been named Player of the Week, not just this year but in years past. So one of the most explosive hitters on the team and in the league, and we certainly are welcoming her hot hand right now as we make this final push late in the season. She's been on fire for us, and she did the same thing similar last year. So teams are going to try to defend her as we go here, and so far she's done a good job preventing them from doing so. Oh, it takes a ton of pressure off Liv, and I think that's what is maybe one of the neat parts of having a few players now been recognized. I think it just really establishes the proof that when teams have really keyed on and Liv it, as we've gone through the season here, other players are stepping up in big ways. To the tune of performances that get them Player of the Week. That's awesome, and that's not to say that Liv is having bad games at the same time. She's still managing 15 plus kills a match here for most of these. So it's working right now. I think they're playing well. We still have a lot to improve on, and I think we all agree that we still have a tendency to kind of slow down or take a few points off or susceptible to some runs for the other team. So we're going to look to clean that up. We'll need to here on Friday night, but I feel like the matchup's good, with Ferris, and I think we have a lot to take from the Northern match with us into it. Yeah, the match earlier this season was pretty similar to some others from last year in that, statistically we're right there, if not ahead of Ferris in a lot of major categories throughout the match, hitting, I think, kills, hitting percentage maybe. Last time out they beat us in the serve pass game, and that's a strength of theirs, but that's certainly a strength of ours. I think we can improve that piece, and just some of those mistakes or points that are won that don't get statted, that Ferris tends not to really dabble in. So we know we'll have to play a clean game, and I think Ferris will certainly have an advantage being at home, but we like the chances. I like the matchup. I think our offense is good enough to really put pressure on a team like Ferris, and I think our serve receive certainly gives us the opportunity to do that. We just got to be aggressive the whole time. Last time we played, the first set we were up big, out of the gates, and then they kind of went on like a set and a half run that lasted, until the third set where we kind of came back and made it a game. So, stay in it. Anyone's beatable. We feel good about this year's chances and this year's matchup. With Northwood, more of the same from last time. I thought actually the last time we played Northwood was some of the cleanest ball we played all year. I think 50 kills in 3 sets. I think we hit near 400. Funny that we're ending the regular season in Midland, also Mariah's hometown. So senior night here, win at Northern, finish up with a win at Northwood in Midland for her would be pretty cool, and also what the team is needed. Yeah, no, you don't have to, because I think really they understand that that's the thing. Beating Ferris on Friday is the thing that we need to do to get it. So there is none of that, there is none of that unless we win on Friday. So the focus is Friday. I think we've all known about this game coming up as the season is come along, and certainly going into the year, we know that there was a possibility that we could be in a position to be, playing for something against Ferris again for the second year in a row. Last year that was the case. The girls are excited about it, and I think that they're just a confident group right now who's eager to see how far we can do this and how far we can make this. But we know we got to finish the regular season strong in both matches. It's not just the Ferris game. The Northwood match is equally as important. We got to take care of business on both ends. Yeah, so the top 8 teams are going to make the postseason in the regional rankings. Top 8 regionally ranked teams, as there's 3 automatic qualifiers too from each of the 3 conference tournament champions in our region. So they'll have an automatic bid if they they'll take away one of the 8 if they're not in the top 8 going in. But basically the top 8 are going to make the playoffs this year. NCAA's there's another ranking here next week, and then this week, and then again next week, and then one more after that. So it's important to be in the top 8 as high up as you can be. 4 is a great spot to be in. I think it's just a reflection of kind of what we've done all year, and I'm super proud of it. I know the girls are too, but we know that, again, in order to maintain that or improve that ranking going in, to the playoffs, we'll have to continue to take care of business. So it all goes back to that. Just do it, do what's in front of you, and we'll see what happens.